President Obama and Michelle Obama also putting out a statement saying that she was a reign defined by grace, elegance, and a tireless work ethic, defying the odds and expectations placed on women of her generation. The Obamas also noting that despite the many roles that she held, that she wasn't afraid of also showing a bit of humor, referencing, of course, that moment at the Olympics where she was willing to play along in that comic sketch. And we also are hearing from President Jimmy Carter offering his condolences, saying that her dignity, graciousness, and a sense of duty have been an inspiration, and we join the millions around the world in mourning a remarkable leader. Flags will be lowered here in the nation's capital. Nancy Pelosi announcing that earlier today. The speaker also offering her condolences and noting what a remarkable example she was able to offer for women, young girls and women around the world. Words of high praise from one powerful woman here in the U.S. to another. And I think for so many, of course, as we have watched so many American presidents and leaders have such a close relationship with the Queen has always, for I think Americans, been such a symbol of the enduring relationship, of the remarkable close ties between the U.S. and the U.K. And that is something, a constancy that we have seen reflected in all of the statements that are now coming in.
Certainly, as Mary Bruce, we appreciate it. I love among the comments that former President Obama said about the Queen. He said, we were struck by her warmth, the way she put people at ease, and how she brought her considerable humor and charm to moments of great pomp and circumstance. She really did put people at ease, no matter who you were. So it's like, that's another constant thing we're hearing about anyone who got to actually meet, know, and love Queen Elizabeth II.
That's a great point you make, because there's so much pomp and circumstance and formality to those events. And she's the one that usually broke the ice and made everybody know it's okay. And this incredible picture now that we're getting into the evening there in London, but Buckingham Palace, that crowd continues to grow and grow. And we can imagine it will be that way throughout the night. But we are watching, of course, these makeshift memorials, which will continue. We have our Victoria Murphy, who was there outside the palace now. Victoria, we have watched this crowd grow over the past couple of hours now. Give us a sense of maybe people you're talking to, the tone, the mood. We can only imagine it.
Absolutely. I mean, people have been asking us all day as we were here when that first announcement was made earlier today, you know, what's happening, what's going on. People from all over the world who were here and were very concerned. And now, of course, since that announcement was made, these crowds really gathering. And this sense, I think, of grief, because there is personal grief because she was a mother, a grandmother, a great-grandmother, and we have that grief from her family, but also this public grief, which I think we are really going to see come into play over the next few days. I think there will be flowers laid outside Buckingham Palace. I doubt we'll even be able to see the floor by tomorrow morning. And I think, you know, scenes like this really show just how close so many people felt to her, and she had a place in so many